Hi Taurus, I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel, Sun Moon Star 333 Tarot. This is your bonus reading for the month of February. You just got in there, very last dibs. So basically, when I was doing them yesterday, was it yesterday? Yesterday morning, it was Sagittarius, Aries and then Pisces. But when I went to do like the Pisces reading there, Taurus, I just noticed that you had overtook them a wee bit. So I says, well, that's not really fair, because I've done, because obviously now you are overtaking them, and I was just about to do it. I hadn't done it yet, so there we go. Taurus, you just get in there. So basically, for your bonus spread, I wanted like something a bit different, because this is my new tarot deck, and this is about this tarot deck isn't, but it is kinda. It's the Sacred Creator deck by Chris Ann, and it's the same as the Lightseers. It's done by the same person. So basically, I wanted to bring in like what inspires you, what Taurus is being inspired to like creatively bring into their life, basically. So it can be anything really. So, but I just wanted to say that in your pre-meditation, Taurus, I was getting the feeling that you're trying to like find the strength. You're trying to find the strength and the courage, basically. I feel like maybe to try and overcome a fear of speaking up about something. But I feel like you're trying to have the strength and the courage for something. If it's not speaking up about something, it's like for overcoming something that maybe it's like a wee fear that you've got that just basically limits you from doing what it is that you want to do. So it's like but I feel like it's not like, I feel like it's overcomable. That's what I'm trying to say. So at the bottom of the deck here, you've got transformation is beautiful. You get the butterfly spirit. Pisces had that at the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of the deck when I'd started like pre-cutting the deck on the video. So they got that as well. So you might be dealing with a Pisces, Taurus, because that's what they had. See, like once I'd picked up the deck before I'd cut it, I'm sure that's what they got. So you've got time for beginner's mind. So I feel like, and like I said to Pisces, I feel like there's a need for you to have a fresh like perspective on something. I feel like you need to look at something in a different way, maybe, for you to have like this beginner's mind. I feel like there's a need for you to look at something in a different way. So angels and spirit guides, can I have an animal spirit card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs? Can I have an animal spirit card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs? Please show me a card for Taurus for the creative inspirations. So you have to watch your words. So basically, if there's any like arguments or and I said about having the courage to speak up about something, so maybe that's why. Maybe you're a bit wary in case like words get spoken, you can't take them back, basically. So just be careful what you say, because you could do a bit, you could really do like 101 things, really nice things for someone. Now like go out your way, bend over backwards to please them, and I've just noticed that that's recording the wrong way. Oh, kid, there's my nothing. Look at the bottom of the deck, you've got set healthy boundaries. So watch your words and set healthy boundaries. And what I was trying to say there was, you could do like 101 like really nice things for a person, but you say one thing basically to stand up for yourself in the heat of the moment, and you can't ever take that back, basically, because that's the thing that they remember, even though every other time you've bent over backwards to please that person. So this could be happening in your home life, because we've got no place like home here. Card number 50, bring it down to a single digit, and that would be 5. So 5 is like changes, conflicts, arguments, uncertainty, risk, just like it's rebuilding and all that as well, but do you know what I mean? Yeah, cut the deck. So it can be good things as well, because you can be taking a risk and rebuilding your life basically through finding the strength to speak up about something, finding the strength to set healthy boundaries. You've got here and now. So like Pisces got this as well, so like you're really good by dealing with a Pisces. So here and now, 3 and 2, so that would be 3 add 2 is 5. So that's like that exact same energy, that change, that loss, or that uncertainty, that risk about speaking up about something, setting boundaries, but do watch your words. And don't repeat other people's words, because it's a parrot here on this card, and I feel like a parrot copies what somebody else says. So don't just say something just because somebody else has said it. Now don't repeat their words basically. But the here and the now basically is like, I feel sometimes this can be like when a person is thinking too much about the past, which can cause depression, and thinking and worrying about the future too much. Now like how you're going to get to here and how you're going to pay this bill and how you're going to do this. Thinking about the future too much can cause anxiety. So like thinking about the past is causing depression, and overthinking about the future can cause anxiety. And that's just like, that's when like disease sets in now, like in the physical body now, like because it's disease, it's discomfort because it's depression about thinking about the past and anxiety about the future. So it's like they're asking you to be present in the moment. So they and don't overthink about the past and the future. You've got orphaned here. And what else did you get? You get 3 cards coming out. I really only wanted 1, right? You get something else under orphaned. So you've got orphaned. And that's funny, the Fates, because the Fates talks about like, God, please grant me the serenity to, what is that? Because I just wrote it down earlier on. What did that bit of paper quality that I wrote it down on? It fell down behind here. There, it's there. Look, I just wrote that down earlier on. Now, like, I'm talking about, like, I don't know, before I went to sleep. So, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So it's like the courage to change the things that you cannot change for the past, and the courage to change the things that you can. And I said at the beginning of your reading that I got a channeled message about I was just making sure that was still recording, that you were trying to find the courage about something. So find the courage to change the things that you can change, and the wisdom to know the difference between the things that you can change and the things that you can't. So that's what like the Fates talks about. It's like having hope for the future. And you've got orphaned, it's like feeling alone in a situation. And it's like you saying this to like your angels, your spirit guides, God, whoever. Now like, please grant me the serenity to accept the things you cannot change, and the courage to change the things that you can will bring milk and honey into your life, basically. So I didn't really want that many cards, but there we go. That is so mad, isn't it? That I had just wrote that down only like a few hours ago. A good few hours ago I wrote that down, and obviously I didn't even really realise why, because I wasn't using these cards or anything. I'd just been onto Pinterest and searched the serenity prayer. So there you've got blessed at the bottom. So I feel like in the end, when you set these healthy boundaries, and like it looks like there may be like words where it makes you feel like that orphan card, it's like feeling alone in something. In the outcome, but you will have this molten honey. Now, like, you will have like what you desire in your life, and you've got blessed. So this is like, you will feel like your life has been blessed. In the end, it's just getting to that point, I'm feeling. So at the bottom of the deck, that's really nice. You've got prosperity begins. That's the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is like a brand new beginning in your life, isn't it? So I feel like you've got a lot of changes going on. There's a lot of boundaries that you're having to set, and you've got maybe a few challenging words to speak up about. And maybe it's leaving you in this state of, like the Nine of Swords, sleepless nights, over worrying about something, making something a bit more complex in your head than what it actually is probably in reality. No, like because of the overthinking, basically. Angels and spirit guides, can I have a psychic tarot for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs for their creative inspirations? Oh, so home and foundation. So this is all happening within your home, and I already said that, didn't I? So you've got emotional loss. And you've got orphaned up here. So I really don't want to say this because obviously it's not the nicest thing to say, but you've got emotional loss and you've got orphaned up here. So like someone could like lose someone, like a parental figure or something like that. Doesn't have to be, it can be like feeling like you've lost the person that you rely on and or you spend most of your time with. I'm hearing, see, because it's card number 5, I'm hearing it's like one of the people that you like the 5 most people that you spend your time with, basically. So just say you had like your partner, your children, your mum, your dad, or whatever, do you know what I mean? I feel like this emotional loss just might be like the 5 of Cups. It's like sadness maybe, and it's a bit like, it can be a bit like crying over spilled milk, but I'm not sure obviously, do you know what I mean? But there's some sort of emotional loss. What's your words? Orphaned. Do you know what I mean? That's just like, orphaned is like basically being left by yourself, basically. But there is blessed here now, like. And C22, this is like the end of the hero's journey. Now in the Major Arcana, 22 really is the Fool card, because the Fool is the last card in the Major Arcana, but then the last card basically continues, and that's how it goes back to the 0, because it goes back to the start of the Fool's journey again. But 22 can really speak about, to me, I know that everybody has their own way of looking at like numbers, but see, when I think of the master number 22, I always think of like someone having to set healthy energetic boundaries with another person. So I do. And you've got to be diplomatic about what you're saying. It's kind of like a peacemaker kind of feeling. Now, like building, you've got the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so building your family, being the peacemaker between, you might be having to be the peacemaker basically between 2 people having an argument, I'm hearing. So I feel like you might be like that Piggie in the middle. Now that I've cut the deck, so it's like the Magician. So it's like he's using intention with one hand to put the energy into something, but he's bringing the flow back round with his other. So I feel like you might be like that person who is stuck in the middle with another person, but like you can, like the Magician, he manipulates energy. So you can like be that person who says, he's a peacemaker, is diplomatic. Now like healthy energetic boundaries. Now you're the person that can manifest these, I'm feeling. Angels and spirit guides. Oh no, what am I doing? Not pulled your creative inspiration cards yet. The sacred creator even. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the star card. This is the spark of hustle. So this is the star, the spark of hustle. So I feel like there's a lot of hustle and bustle now, like with people in and out, in and out, in and out of something that's causing trouble in your life maybe. Angels and spirit guides, please show me what inspires Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Please show me what inspires Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Show me what inspires Taurus. Oof. So you have to bravely market your magic even, your manage. Maybe you manage something in your work or something, maybe you're like a manager. And it says featured artist. So that one was wanting to come out there. So you have to bravely market your manage. So you could be like marketing something or wanting to market like your inner artist. You might be wanting to like be, what is it you call that? You might be wanting to like manage something about something artistic. And you've got down here, celebrate your wins. So that's good. But I feel like bravely market your magic is like you putting out there something that you're creating, like your artistic flair, whatever it is that you're creating, put it out there, market it. Like get the word on the street, I'm feeling. Where should Taurus put attention to spark inspiration in your life? It's to nourish the sacred feminine, and this one here is wanting to come out as well. And you've got create alchemy. So, I feel like this is, you could definitely be dealing with a Pisces because this is the moon card in the tarot. And you've got fearless expression. So nourish the sacred feminine. So like your feminine, your sacred feminine is your, like, your intuition. It's like your psychic abilities or something like that. Nourish the sacred feminine could just be like nourishing yourself to feed your inner artist. Bravely market your manage, and you will create. Now alchemy is basically like the magician in the tarot cards, obviously. So it's like alchemy, it's like the creator, it's like bring these things into your life like the magician. By nourishing your sacred feminine is your it's like your nurturing side of yourself, your emotions, your feelings, your intuitions, fearless expression. So that's that, like marketing yourself basically. It's like putting yourself out there for people to see. What is currently blocking Taurus? What is currently blocking Taurus? Angels and spirit guides, what is currently... Oh! God's sake. I think that was a bit too many there. We'll put them back and we'll get some more because like more than 6 came out there. Sorry, I did. There we go. So creator air. So like your ideas, you've got ideas going in your head, which is like this creator alchemy. It's like wanting to bring something to the light. Oh, to the light. You are the light. Creator air. So it's like you're wanting to bring something into your life. So at the bottom of the deck here, you've got the now. So they're saying like right now, and you got the here and the now in your cards. So what's blocking you is like literally bringing your ideas into the light. Now, like letting people see them right now in the present moment, not in the past. Don't worry about the past, you can't do anything about that. Now, like not in the future, because really, in reality, the past and the future don't exist. It's only the present moment, basically. We can dwell and think about the past and the future, but they don't really actually exist. It's always just the present moment. So how can Taurus unlock their creativity? Fill your cup with sacred giggles. So this is like, in the moment, enjoy yourself in the moment. That's how you'll unlock basically your creative side. And Pisces got this as well, but I think they got it in the bit where it was like what can be achieved if they live in an inspired life. So how you can unlock your creativity, they're telling you for you to, and at the bottom of the deck you've got collaboration of souls. So this is like fill your cup with sacred giggles and collaborate with other people, feed your inner artist, bravely market yourself, put yourself out there, get the word out in the street. Do you know what I mean? Bring your ideas, air, which is your thoughts, bring your ideas to light for you to be the creator and bring these ideas into your life with the magician basically. So what helps Taurus get in their creative flow? What helps? Oh, these cards are so slidey, so there. What helps you get in the creative flow is you need to choose who you're becoming. That's like, do you want to be stuck in the past or do you want to be stuck in the future? Now, like, choose who you're becoming right now. The pole is in the present, right now in the present, not in the past, not in the future. Choose who you're becoming, Taurus. And that is what will help you get in the creative flow by not worrying about the past and worrying about the future. You have to cozy up with risk and be present. Like today, market yourself, get yourself out there. What can be achieved if Taurus lives an inspired life? What can be achieved if Taurus, there we go. What will be achieved is that you will celebrate your wins, Taurus, they're saying. So get your inner artist out there. And you've got creator water. So you got collaboration of souls. And you've had so many same cards as Pisces. So I definitely feel that you're dealing with a water sign. And like really a Pisces in particular. So you're going to celebrate your wins with a Pisces. So there we go. That was good. I liked that. And I already cut the deck for this, and you had the Magician, sure, and you had the Ten of Cups before I cut it. So please clarify, bravely, market your magic for Taurus, angels and spirit guides. Right, better. Where did that go to? Bravely market your magic. You've got the Four of Swords in the reverse. So this is like talking about like healing your heart. Five of Swords is like can be arguments and conflicts, healing your heart from like these kind of feelings. With a Knight of Wands, which is a Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius basically, and the Knight of Cups is a Pisces, Cancer and a Scorpio signs. It doesn't necessarily need to be that you're dealing with these signs, but these signs are here. So I feel like you could be having arguments and later, after it, you're walking away with this parrot spirit and see like he's holding his head, and this crow that is literally in his head, that's his thoughts in his head, and he's holding his head, it's giving him a sore head when he thinks back about the crosswords maybe that people have said. But I kind of feel like you need to put that to bed, because this Four of Swords is in the reverse, and it's like telling you that you need to recognise now like the dangers of burnout now, like through overthinking about conflicts maybe from the past. Do you know what I'm talking about, that are still in your head? It's like, because really I kind of feel like the arguments are in and out now, like people are coming in and out with the arguments. Or maybe it's between a fire sign and a water sign. And remember I said you could be that piggy in the middle. Now you could be the person who was basically trying to be the peacemaker with other people maybe. I'm feeling. But the thoughts are left in your head where it's like maybe leaving you with like migraines and different things like that. This could be like maybe you coming up to like the other person and saying, look, I'm sorry, Now giving them, like, in this card it's a bunch of roses. Now he's making a gesture. Basically it could be like an apology. You could basically be being like, you could be saying to a fire sign, look, I'm sorry, things get a bit heated there. Now like banging the drums, things get a bit heated and a bit out of control maybe. And I don't really know why this has got anything to do with like your creative side, but maybe the arguments block your creative side. So the King of Swords is like calling now, like, for someone to speak the truth, for someone to see clearly exactly what's happening. So it is. It's like putting down these boundaries that you had with the set healthy boundaries with the armadillo card. Set healthy boundaries, speak your truth. He's got his sword and that tucked away, but he's got another like dagger in his hand, which is saying, now, like, you're not a person to be messed about in Taurus. The King of Swords is the last deacon of Taurus and the first two of Gemini, so the King of Swords is Taurus. But you've got a nibble here at the bottom. It's like you do see clearly, you see a situation clearly, but he's clearly looking back at the past as well. But you have to set energetic boundaries, basically, and healthy energetic boundaries. So please clarify this. Nourish the sacred feminine and the greater alchemy for Taurus. Please clarify, nourish the sacred feminine. Oh. Right, so these two came out and this came out. Nourish the sacred feminine. Someone feeling bored and discontent, but they do have passions. The Page of Wands is someone who's very, they're very artistic, like feed that artistic side of yourself, but it could be like letting things passing by, opportunities passing by, and maybe you're telling this person, you're letting life pass you by. Maybe you're telling them, and they could be telling you back. We've got the Page of Wands, so that's like a message as well. Someone messaging you maybe, or speaking to you, communicating with you in some way. But it's basically, you could be hearing about a young person basically letting life pass them by, missing the opportunities that they're being offered, colourful opportunities with this Four of Cups here. The King of Swords can sometimes speak about like someone who works in a professional kind of way. It can talk about like a fatherly duty as well, but now like being that boss where you do put down the rules and you lay the law. Do you know what I mean? But it can also speak about authority. So I feel like you are putting down the rules and speaking your authority, I'm feeling, and telling someone about the missing opportunities, or maybe you just need to be truthful with yourself and speak to yourself basically about missing opportunities, because you get Creator Alchemy there. It's like Ten of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. I told you, I felt like you're this Piggie in the middle, and I kind of feel like maybe there's two people arguing round about you, and that's why you're being asked to lay the law. You've got the Ten of Swords, but look, she's looking towards the future. It's like she's standing, and it's like the dust is settled with, now that are standing on the sand, the dust is settled. So it's time now to look towards the future now, like, and get things in balance again, I'm feeling. And at the bottom of the deck, the Devil. So it's like someone could be like basically pulling someone's strings. So somebody could be like making someone feel a certain way, and when they're coming back into you, into this like foundation, which is your home, it's like the toxic side might come out, and that might be where the argument kicks off or something. I don't know, something like that, because these strings like really speak to me. It's like someone manipulating someone to be the puppet basically. So please clarify this creator air for Taurus. There you go. Oh, Tower moment. So in a union basically, in a union there's going to be a Tower moment. And you've got the Nine of Wands here, so after it some people are going to feel like, or yourself, you're going to feel like that wounded soldier. People are going to be defensive. They're going to try and let down their guard, because you can see here she's got her guard up all along here. But at this bit it's like blank, there's no guard up. So it's like someone being a bit like the wounded soldier, feeling a bit wary about lowering their defences basically to listen to another person. What hinders this is basically someone like running in there like pure, I mean there's no denying it, the Knight of Swords is like impulsive, direct, oh my god, now like he just runs in there and says what he's got to say. But at the top of the deck, what you're aware of is you do have these ideas about how maybe you can settle the score with other people, I'm feeling. So please clarify, fill your cup with sacred giggles. So this is how you have to bring about, like unlock things basically in your life. And it's telling you to bring in these fun times, and you've got Temperance at the bottom of the deck here. That's getting yourself back in that balanced. That Two of Pentacles, get things back in balance. So, please clarify, fill your cup with sacred giggles for Taurus. And speak up about something, communicate about something, that's your truth. Now, like, there might be, like, explosive words, fireworks, now, like, a lot of home truths. But see, at the end of the day, after it, now, like, there might be, like, a time where you can settle the score. And there's that Strength card where I said that I felt like you were having or needing the strength and the courage to speak up about something. And there's like a wee lamb here, the lion and the lamb. So it's like, I don't know, I just feel it could be between like yourself and your children, your family, your home life, your partner, your wife, your husband. Now, like that kind of thing. What helps Taurus get in the creative flow? So please clarify, choose who you are becoming for Taurus. Please clarify, choose who you are becoming. So you have to choose who you're becoming. And you got the Page of Swords there. It did come out in the reverse and I put it up right. So you have to choose who you are becoming. So I feel like you're going to investigate like something in your life. You've got the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so I feel like you're choosing who you're becoming, maybe by showing yourself self-love. Could be like love within the family, happiness within the family. You have to choose the way things are going to keep going, do you know what I mean? Investigating this is like light bulb moments going off in your head. So as hindering the connection, it's like maybe someone deceiving themselves. It can be someone lying, cheating, stealing as well. Can be like someone being underhanded and keeping things from you, not wanting to fully like reveal themselves or reveal them the truth, or maybe you're not wanting to reveal your true self to someone. Choose who you are becoming. But you have to take that risk and take a leap of faith with someone. So please clarify, celebrate your wins for Taurus. So you have to celebrate your wins by the Hermit. You could be celebrating your wins maybe with a Virgo, but I'm more so feeling celebrate your wins by going inward and reflecting inwards. Basically for you to escape some things that are going on in your head, because in this card she's like trapped in her head, and this is so cryptic, this reading, so I'm not exactly sure where it's going, because we've got blessed, but at the same time we've got orphaned, we've got set healthy boundaries, watch your words. So I'm not exactly sure, but this is like, you need to go inwards for you to free yourself from feeling tied up and basically imprisoned in your own mind and your thoughts. You could be helping someone do this. Doesn't necessarily need to be about you. See, it's about something to do with family. You've got the Ten of Cups. That's what's hindering in the middle, and on the top is love. Now, like, show someone love, show yourself self-love, show your family love. Now, something like that. Definitely. So, angels and spirit guides, can I have a rebel deck for Taurus? Can I have a rebel card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs? So, you got, take a fucking trip, Taurus. Go see some shit, do some new things, talk to people cooler than you. So get yourself out. I know we're not allowed to go and do things. We're in lockdown here in the UK and Scotland, Glasgow, and laugh. That's this card here. Fill your cup. It's no one. No, let me pick it up. So you've got laugh. Fill your cup with sacred giggles. So that's what that is. And that is also the world card in the tarot deck. So you have to laugh. And this will help you complete up a cycle where there's been maybe words spoke that got into other people's heads and made you feel like left out. So you have to laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humour? So you need to fill your cup with sacred giggles and see the brighter side of life, I'm feeling. So do we have another rebel deck for another rebel card for Taurus? Angels and spirit guides. You're the best thing to ever happen to you. So go easy on your ass, Taurus. Buy your own damn drink. So I feel like maybe you're being a bit hard on yourself, Taurus. And I don't know why I wanted to get that third one there, but I felt like there was a need for me to go in and get that third one. So I feel like maybe you might have this, like there might be like a round and round and round again kind of situation, but third time lucky. I feel like you might be able to celebrate your wins and see the bright side of a situation where you later down the line you'll laugh about it, basically. So there you go, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed your reading. It was a wee bit longer than it was meant to be, but I think that was because it was a bit cryptic. So if you enjoyed your reading, then please like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.